Okay, so let's do the next level shirt here, which I noticed you had a lot of long sleeves. These are a little, they're not much different, but let me do one of those too, because this was one of the new shirts I bought, long sleeve. So on button down, sometimes I'll just do this one. I undo the buttons. Sometimes you don't have to. I don't really think it matters, but again, I just start from the inside and give it some dampening, get some water. You know, you sort of get to the point where you know how to do this. But again, see how it's pretty wrinkled here. This is, again, on the inside. You know, it doesn't hurt to do it on the outside too. But as I said, I found it's more effective if I start on the inside. Sort of sets it up. What happens, I think, sometimes is if you start on the outside and this is crinkled in here, you'll just make the crinkle, you know, worse. But you know, the setup is really, it's just like anything. You know, the setup probably takes more time than, you know, laying the cloth down and all that takes more time than actually running the iron down it. You can also refer to this as pressing. You know, this is you're pressing the shirt. It sounds a little bit more exotic. And soon you'll know how to press. But you see how this, just having a much bigger board helps a lot. So not much to it there. I'm going to go to the front side. And again, I sort of use the horn. I guess maybe they call that the horn. But see, I've got pocket, you know. You always want to get that pocket because it doesn't look right. Pocket's not straight. Sort of, you can do the back side of this collar too. We'll still do the crease. Now we're going to run on the side that's got the buttons. You know, you can move around. It's, you know, you'll develop a technique that works for you. Sort of skip the back, but you can go get that done too. This one shirt isn't really too bad. But see how this, it tends to run up down here, so just, I'm also pressing down a little bit with my hand, you know, my weight, which I got plenty of. Anyway, so here's the, whatever they call that thing down the back. And that's pretty done. On this one, it's pretty obvious where the collar folds over. Again, it takes maybe a little more time to even set this up. Get a nice line there. But I'll jump right to the sleeves here because that's probably what that's the reason I wanted to show you this. So anyway, so the long sleeves, you basically want the same concept where you have the inside of the armpit where the seam is, where the material is joined together. You want to have fold right there. And so the seam is right there, and I've just folded the shirt, and it's just literally bam. Oh, I saw when you did it, you took forever, and it doesn't have to be forever. But again, you're looking at the seam in the armpit, making everything go straight out of there, so it's folded against that. And on these sleeves, you know, the instant you put on these shirts, these sleeves get wrecked anyway, so that what you try to do is it likes to look sharp right up here on the shoulder. It's really all that matters. And then, of course, this got a little messed up, so right there on the cuff, and that's it. Bam. There you go. Well, have fun. I know you will.